Zaidi boy here, aka a rational Muslim. Another beautiful day, another beautiful day. The neighborhood. Yo, this ain't Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. The guy's like, you think I'm crazy? You wouldn't even know what crazy was if Charles Manson was eating Fruit Loops in your front porch. Charles Manson was innocent, guys. Charlie, he never killed nobody. One time, Charles Manson, I'm going to say this, I've said it, you can look it up, I've blogged about it, I'm sure. Guys, go to my original YouTube channel, okay? Zaidiboy. Zaidiboy. Zaidi. It's a packy goddamn name, man. So, yeah, Charlie Manson. It's like this Helter Skelter. There's a book. That book, that guy, Vince Bugliosi, prosecuting attorney, stateside, made his career out of this thing, and everybody put their bandwagon on that fucking guy's book. And he wrote follow-up books, and he was the guy, and he's been the guy for 60 years. Charles Manson was sent to juvie when he was 14 or 17. Like, the people are not, like, there's some fucking, like, it's not controversy. It's just basically, I don't know. Let me just say this. Either for 60 years, Charles Manson, rest in peace, was incarcerated. He never killed anybody. Apparently, he told some people to do some shit. This is all that is known. They did not have someone with a YouTube camera filming, documenting some guy like me, ex security guard, writing stuff down. Charlie Manson visited this house on Seattle Drive. You can watch this fucking movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Okay? Why? Okay. A guy called Terry Melcher owned this house. Okay, Columbia Records, check. Beach Boys, check. Yo, the guy's mom, Terry Melcher's mom, is a goddamn movie actress, famous. Terry Melcher was a Columbia recording artist, super producer, wonder kid. 24-year-old guy was working with the Beach Boys, okay? Now, he met Charles Manson. He promised Charlie a goddamn record contract. Charles Manson, rest in peace, because he never killed nobody and he never told nobody to kill nobody. Okay? Yo. Charles Manson, one time in a previous lifetime, he said to some guy comes to Charlie, blah, 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 blah. And then Charlie's like, oh yeah? And the guy's like, yo, blah, 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 blah. Charles is like, yo, what? Charles Manson told this fucking guy, go and do what you need to do. Of course, he meant go kill this guy if that's what the deal is. That's it. You're saying, as in Vince Bugliosi, who wrote this book, Helter Skelter, you're saying Charles Manson told these people to go and kill Jay Sebring, to kill this beautiful girl from Rosemary's Baby, Roman Polanski's fucking wife, I forget her name, Sharon Tate, and her pregnant baby. And Sharon Tate's last words, I know this, by the way, and it haunts me, of course. Sharon Tate's last words to this psychotic bitch that stabbed her, one of Charlie's girls, yeah. I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to have my baby. That's the last fucking. Of course, they wanted to hang someone up to dry. These girls are out of their fucking gourd. Like some of them are still alive. I don't know. I cursed them all. They're fucked. And of course, the thing is, they were all on drugs. What kind of drugs? Speed. What's speed? Meth. Methamphetamine. Like if you watch this movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, okay? Span's ranch is where all this fucking shit came to a fucking head. Span was some old dude, cowboy, basically, turn of the century, 1800s to the 1900s. Guys like, yo, movie industry, Hollywood, and this guy's ahead of the curve or just lazy. He's like, fuck farming. And his ranch now is it's like, for decades, literally, it's where they shot all these, like, gunfight at the OK Corral and all this shit. So now, by the 60s, this fucking thing is because Span was like a retard. Like one of Charlie's girls would just fuck him and then he'd sleep all day and then he'd wake up and she'd fuck him. And this is what's going on in this movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I told my goddamn nieces to stay the fuck away. I couldn't say nothing because my brother and my sister were there and it's their kids. And I'm trying to warn him in a way, yo, this is Tarantino. He's not just gonna pollute your fucking mind with swear words. He's gonna turn you into a psycho. He'll turn you like so. There's a girl in this movie, and she's in the goddamn hotbed with Brad Pitt. She's like, "You want to get your dick sucked?" She's like, "Suck your dick." She's just straight up. That's what how people talk, like kids. So now Quentin puts this in his fucking script, and my niece watches this fucking thing, and I'm an asshole for not straightening my stupid fucking brother out over this. And then he's gonna watch this YouTube video, right? And he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Rather, "What the canal?" And he's gonna be like, "I understand. Wakari masuka fucking jobs, Bagero." People will be like, "This guy's racist against jobs, right?" Jobs will slice your fucking salami sideways, and you'll be smithereens. And it's Japanese people. I'm not even. When I see a kid or a couple of kids together, or beautiful, beautiful girls, or a girl, even my wife, I go the other way. Do 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 do. So now, Charlie fucking Manson, assholes, never lost his shit. Charlie fucking Manson is standing on a chair giving Barbara Sawyer lip, and yo, they put it on, and it's on YouTube. He's like, fuck you guys. Yo, if you look at the pictures when they just pinched this guy, he's like, can't fucking believe it. The guy is as clean as a fucking whistle. He did not drop acid. He smoked the occasional joint like myself, like Pablo Escobar, like Hitler drinking the occasional glass of wine. Because drugs and weed and intoxicants are for when you're going to finally break the law or to break that line. Does it take a genius or a Muslim married to a Christian to tell you this, guys? That's my stuff right there, guys. Okay, so you pray after you do bad things, right, guys? You pray. I'm gonna teach you something right now that you're gonna understand very understand quickly, like what the fucking time is, guys. 50-50, capiche? Do something bad and then pray. Like I'm looking for my prayer piece. This is like the stone that we pray on. Okay, two, two. There's four things in total. Two tracks. First of all, when you do bad things, compensate by doing good things. And life is 50% heaven, 50% hell. That's all it is. I know, of course, you can't handle this fucking thing. So Charles Manson, guys, they had a thing. This book. This funny thing is, this fucking book, Helter Skelter. Yo, Helter Skelter is the following: Charlie's Girls and maybe Rex or Tex. This fucking guy from Texas. This guy from Texas, like, you don't want to fuck with him. Brad Pitt fucked with him in the movie, like, of course. He pissed all over this guy. Anyway, Tex or Rex, yo, and these girls. These girls are like, now they're becoming zombies. They're doing so much fucking speed and meth. And this is all coming from the bikers at Spawn's Ranch. They didn't have the bikers in the fucking movie. There's no. This movie was like, it's like they had the bikers in it, but there were no bikers there. Like, methed up bikers. Understand? Back in the 60s, like fucking move to the side, Dennis Hopper, you go, Easy Rider, this kind of shit on meth, but they're like they're gangsters, right? Yo, we got. I'm proud to say I'm a Latino, but I'm a Torontonian first, right? Because I met my wife in like I'm a Blackie, but my wife is Colombiana, so that makes me Colombiana. That's like totally the fucking word, right? So now, yo, I was gonna prop Canada or Toronto or something. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying right now. Guys, don't take your kids to watch this movie. I urge you not to give your kids the Old Testament. I urge you not to watch Game of Thrones or leave that shit lying around. This stuff is high level shit. Quentin Tarantino is not for a kid. Yo, Quentin Tarantino, you don't even know what he's doing. I don't even know what he's doing. He is FWM, fucking with minds. Fucking with fucking minds. Understand? You cannot be that guy unless your name is Quentin Tarantino. Every time he puts his fucking pen on a piece of paper, 300 fucking million bucks is like their domestic fucking gross. The guy's on his way to writing billion-dollar fucking movies with one. He's just one guy, and he writes the script. And by the way, he's got scripts coming out of his fucking face. This guy Eminem. He's not just like some sweet toothed kid, and he's like sexy or some bullshit, whatever the fuck he thinks going on. He worked his face off. He carried around shoeboxes full of cutout words. Yeah, for years, and worked as a short order chef. Guys, Charles Manson is innocent by virtue of having had nothing to do with killing Jay Sebring, Abigail Folger, the heiress to the Folger's coffee empire, her retarded and fucking jack off and a slacker of a Polish boyfriend, Wojciechowski, whatever the fuck his name is. They dragged him, or he dragged himself out into the garden, bleeding. And then one of his girls just sat on his back and finished him off with a pair of scissors. These little cunts, Charlie's girls, they wrote Helter Skelter and then dye pigs and things like this on the wall in the blood of their victims. Like, the problem with this fucking stuff is it was Charles Manson on meth because the girls were all like living in his world. But you see, there's many historians, including people such as myself, amateur albeit, who say that the Nazis were all high on meth. It sounds crazy. They're like, they got like gear and meth pipes and like tinfoil and fucking whatnot. They don't even have fucking socks without holes in them and all this shit. The Nazis did. Of course, the Wehrmacht, they were uh, well trained and well equipped, more or less, right? But they were taking pills back in the day. If you watch this movie Requiem of a Dream, that's my stuff. That's why I'm filming it. Sorry, you're going on YouTube, right? Regardless. Okay, don't be shocked. Don't be shocked. I don't want to talk to you. I'm just telling you what's what. All right. Yeah. You can't meet guys if you're wearing headphones. Understand that? Yeah. So, will you just get out of here? Do you have eyes? I'm brown, so you can't see me. Is that how this country raises you? Or is that how this country raises you? You fucking people think we're gaijin, right, assholes? Zaija! Zaija! Sheshe! Yeah, nice behavior, you cunt. Get the fuck out of here. What are you teaching this kid? That's what you're teaching this kid? Hey! You're stupid. It's not even your kid. It's not even your kid, is it? I can tell because you're stupid. That's what you're teaching this young man? You're an idiot. Nice ponytail. Nice hat. What a fucking cunt. These kids are running into me and it's my fault? No, that's called assault. You'd be like, oh, the kid's 12? I don't give a fuck. I don't mind you coming in my personal space because that's normal. If you come and put a fucking finger on me, my wife, I almost lost it on her last month and she's now in her country. I'll try and call this fucking cunt at one point. You can't touch someone and then pretend it's all right. I don't give a fuck if you're in a hurry. I'll take my time smashing your fucking face, by the way. Brown person is the new black person. You don't exist. People look right through you. Really? You're not going to try and walk through me now, are you fucking bad? Brown person is shit. I was told this by white person. You look like shit, and so you are shit. What's there to fucking think about? Yakuza. He's right. He's right. I'm not even. You'll be like, yo, what a pity party. Fuck you. Okay. I look like shit. I talk and walk and act like shit. I am full of shit. I am a piece of shit. I'm brown. Understand? So if you walk into a piece of shit and if you get fucked up and you get shit talked and then you get your teeth smashed, then that's on you, motherfuckers. Hey, sexy doll, you're going on YouTube. You want to say hi? Don't be stupid. I'm being silly. I'm married. You like my niece. I want to talk about this book. The Roaring 20s, 90s, 90s. Hey, you like my niece. Just be safe. Carry a knife. Okay, the usual. Hey! She's like my niece. They don't believe me when I say you're like my niece. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll never see this girl again. And she better, like, understand. When I say carry a knife, she got it. Like, got it. Okay? You want to protect yourself, whether you are a guy or a girl. I used to be the ultimate gentleman, until I got kicked, punched, and stabbed by women. Any girl, you don't understand. Like this, yo, she could end your fucking life. Do you understand this? And you're gonna open a door for this girl? Yo, get her away from my guys and get those people away from me, and let's talk like normal fucking humans, right? Humans in distress! Up into the cave! Da 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 da. Humans in distress! Orbital. Yo, there's a song called Orbital Decay. Yo, they're like, yo, death metal. They're like, yo, death metal's all about death and diseases. Orbital decay. And that it's basically a disease, a spaceborne disease that infects a ship. The ship crash lands into a goddamn Nocturnus is the ballet. Orbital decay. Countdown for interstellar orbiting. I'll play it here in a second. If I had my phone, I'd be playing it to you guys. It's all about the children. Don't you understand, you fascists? Listen, children, do as you do. You are giving them lectures, and they are becoming losers because you are a loser. If you read books, they would read books. If you exercise, they would exercise. You're so stupid. You think it's that easy? You give the goddamn kid a book. If you eat healthy, the kids will eat healthy. You won't need to tell them. If you exercise, your goddamn little snotty nose brats will get up at 5 and do a deep dive. You don't want them to watch TV, but you're off at the movies every goddamn Tuesday at 8:30, and this is a religion in your goddamn house. Hey! All right, whatever. I gotta go. So Charles Manson. Charles Manson never killed anybody. Apparentemente, Charlie smoked the occasional joint. Okay, so this is 20 minutes, guys. All right, and this is great. I've wrapped this up and I've nailed this fucking thing. Read this book. It's a great book. Yo, Helter Skelter, Vince Bugliosi, Vincente. I don't know if it's Vincente or the fucking guy. Basically nailed Charles Manson to a cross. That was his job. He wrote a fucking masterpiece of a book. Yo, he fucking had a side hustle and he did it. He wins. However, he was wrong. Charles Manson wanted a goddamn record. It's so stupid and straightforward. Like it takes a guy 70 years later on a goddamn YouTube video saying, "Watch once upon a time in Hollywood," and then Inglorious Bastards, you bastard. Yo, it's called revisionism. In Inglorious Bastards, when they blow up Hitler and change history like that, it's called revisionism. Revision. I know this because there's a line in a song by Carcass, the band. Revisionism is the future, so let's hail the same old past. Kneel before the same old altar. You're no gods, no kings, only pawns. You're waiting for tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. You're waiting for your new dawn. So sad to say, there isn't one. Toss to wall, road belongs to nobody. Yo, I like Bill Steer, like guitars, his one line. Everyone was like, for 10 years, 20 years, like till today. Oh, this album, Swan Song, by the band Carcass. Sir, how is it going? They're making you do the TTC rounds? These guys are shit, sir. I'm sorry. You're gonna have lots of calls and incidents. They're total shit, man. This is a shit job, bro. That's a cop. That means I'm out of here. See you guys later.